We need a response team.
The Avengers Initiative was shut down.
This isn't about the Avengers. These people may be isolated, unbalanced even, but I believe with the right push, we can be exactly what we need.
War is it won by sentiment, Director?
No, it's won by soldiers.
Right now, every single one of you out there, have a chance to be a part of the greatest organization the NFL has ever seen, the Dallas Cowboys. And you are fans of a championship football team. And what do? You blog. You blog so hard that you're running up and down the internet all night long. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you got to get another story out, you blog. You know why? Because you know more about your team than anybody else. There is 32 teams in the league. 32 teams. You expect them to know every team like you know yours? Wait, they don't. They don't. And how do you do this? You go to the Dallas Cowboys show, you get a blog, and you blog about the Cowboys. You blog all night long about the Cowboys. You tell people what they need to know about the Cowboys instead of letting people tell you. That's what you did all last year. No more. You know why? Because we have the internet. All you have to do is have heart. And you can do it. You know why? Because you're a fan of a championship football team. And a fan of a championship football team, they give everything. They give everything they got to help their team make it to the Super Bowl. And if you're not willing as a fan to give it all you got, then you go to the New England Patriots. Blog, 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 blog. There's nothing better than that. Nothing more fulfilling. Nothing more special. Blog.
Yes, Cowboys Nation. Are you ready? It's the DC Universe with Blues Takes, Stargazer Sports, and even more. The Big Time Show. Boss Cowboys Sports, Alex Sports, and the Angry Cowboys fan. And without further ado, Boss Cowboy.
Man, let's go, man. You know better than that. You hear me? We still can't see him. I can't.
I can't see Lou either, though. His head cut off.
He don't promise me.
Yeah, Lou head cut off.
He ain't got nothing, man.
In the building, Shiesty's ready.
There you go. There you go. Oh, Shiesty. See, that's why he had his video on, because he feeling shiesty. Yes, indeed, man. Getting ready to kick it off. I'm so excited, man. Training camp getting ready to kick off. I think that, let me just say it straight up. Take out my crop. This is the deal. I want to kick it off with what it's about to me. Let's go.
He was big for us, but again, it speaks to competition. We're trying to create competition at every level. What makes Dak Prescott better? Joe Milton. What makes CeeDee Lamb better? George Pickens. What makes Jaydon Blue better? Having Javonte Williams. And so I think as you look at what we're doing, Jerry and Steven and Will have done an incredible job of creating that competition across the board.
So, I noticed something for the first time. For the first time, I noticed that basically Schottenheimer used all the free agents to say they get the drafted guys better. Because he said Joe Milton makes Dak better. He said George Pickens makes CeeDee Lamb better. Then if you still think it's a coincidence, he said the vet Williams makes Blue better. You telling me he not fighting against the Our Guys philosophy? You
Sons
telling
versus bastards live in the flesh.
That's right. Go ahead and elaborate on that, Imp.
Man, what's good, people? What's good, people? What's good? Hey, your boy is back. Amp is on the scene. Hey, guess what, y'all? Your team today, they did something. They did what a lot of women call getting flued out. They done flued out the Oxnard. You know what I'm saying? They in the building. Practice starts what? Tuesday? Now, in regards to what Shawty said, he mentioned the bastard in reference to making the son better in all aspects. Everywhere you heard, a bastard is about making a son better, loud and clear. So what Shawty is simply saying is, hey, y'all, I know you might have had your favorites, but I'm in the building. I need the best guys available. I don't care who you had last year, what they were doing, what area code, what zip code they were in. I don't care how well they performed. It's about the competition, and it's about the competition starting now. Because the only way for us to get better, the only way for us to compete in our division, the only way for us to be back into the playoffs, to try and make it to a conference championship, to win a Super Bowl, as Tyler Smith just said on a notification I saw on my phone not long ago. For all of that to happen, we need competition. Because when we compete against one another, it makes us better internally for the external competition. Y'all got it.
Yeah, real talk. When you're competing against your team, that makes you want to compete all the time, and that makes you hate losing. And that's a passion that you want to bring into that game. You just hate losing. You want to hit that field knowing that you're going to win.
Yeah, and the main thing is he been preaching this, man. If you've been preaching this whole time that there are going to be winners and losers, y'all been having mock games every day. Y'all been having vets come in talking about that competition is the central theme. This is where the rubber meets the road now. Because, see, let's just be all honest. And then I'm going to pass it to you, Star. We know that this team favors drafted guys. So Shotty's central theme is getting ready to get tested, Star. Henny?
Yep, 100%. And this is why I said on one of my recent shows, I was like, Shotty, this is where the test really starts for him.
Yep.
Because, all off season, before we were actually, seriously touching grass, I know we had OTAs and minicamp, but before then, it's like, you won people over just by words, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how he's pretty much won everybody over, by words, by saying, compete every day, telling people all the stuff that we doing and all of this stuff. But it's like now we're heading in a territory where people don't give a damn about words.
Ooh.
Because once September comes, people are going to be looking to Shotty to win. Ooh. And nobody is going to care. He's a first-time head coach. I know Jerry and Steven, they like, you beat on the table for Booker, we gave you Booker. You beat on the table for Pickens, we gave you Pickens. So they're going to be looking at Shotty for results. So it's like, if you actually want the results that you want, Shotty, then you're going to have to fight to the death to get every player on the field that you feel like deserves to be on that field.
Right.
Because Jerry and Steven, they staying out of the spotlight and they chilling now. But now it's time to start building that roster out. And they have their particular ideas on who they want to be starting or who they want to be on the roster. So, it's going to be up to Shotty, just like he fought for Booker, just like you fought for Pickens, just like you were fighting for this competitive culture. You're going to have to. This is the time is now to keep that up, because this team has been suffering from, it hasn't been the best guy been on the field. It's been the draft picks or the money or whatever. But it's like, if we're really trying to do something different, we're really going to have to build that true competitive nature. But that's not really Jerry and Steven's way. That's why Shotty really is, he gonna have his work cut out for sure.
I agree with that. I was just gonna say, man, like there's been a lot of lip service up to this point. You know, he talks about competition. He talks about, you know, wanting to have folks push each other every day. We'll find that out if this, you know, if it's just all talk or if we really about that the moment that training camp kicks off. And listen, we'll have real unbiased content creators there with their eyes on these players. So if Jaydon Blue is running with the ones, but Jaydon Blue was in practice putting the ball on the floor, or he ain't seeing the field good, he out there getting burned over folks that are actually playing well, they will know that. You know, if Elam, you know, they brought in Elam, you know, they traded for the boy. If he's out there, he getting cooked, but you know, they still got him in over guys that are actually producing, we'll know that. So in the old days, man, they guys are the ones who played regardless of what happened. Regardless of how you played in preseason, regardless of how you played in training camp, if you were one of their guys, you were going to see the field. And we can't have that if we want to actually be successful this year, man. And honestly, Schottenheimer cannot afford that. Go back and look at the track record for the first-time head coaches in Dallas. Most of them don't have winning records. Mike McCarthy not have a winning record. Jason Garrett ain't have no winning record. I don't even think our boy, what's my boy that won all the championships here, man? My mind going blank.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson ain't had no damn winning record year one. So Schottenheimer is going up against, you know, a very insurmountable hill, and you can't be out here playing politics and trying to win football games. Let the best people play. You already got a tough schedule. You got a whole bunch of shit stacked against you. You can't go out here, you know, playing favors or playing politics. You're going to have to get the best player to play on the field, man. And listen, if you can't do that, you can't navigate, you know, this Game of Thrones kind of setting we got in Dallas, you might not be the guy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all about, boss, you muted for one. You muted. But it's all about eradicating that entitlement. Yeah, you still muted.
What's up? What's up, Marcus?
It's all about eradicating that entitlement spirit we got here in Dallas.
Yeah.
That's what's mainly been killing us over these years. That we've been just having guys that have been, you know, the predetermined outcomes, and we need to get that out of the Cowboy spirit. And how you do that, you creating this competition out, you know, this outlook, even for guys that think they think their spot is, you know, secure. You empower the guy behind them. Yeah, Blue, you had that article came out, and when we saw your butt hurt and all that like that, but guess what? I'm gonna let you know this right now. I'm gonna be watching in camp. If you think Deuce is gonna go out here in this camp and knife out his ass off to make you look bad, you got another thing coming. So, and then I don't care if Steven and Jerry are having predetermined outcomes. One thing that's gonna be there to hedge the protection is embarrassment. It ain't nothing like getting embarrassed in front of your brothers. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because coach be like, hey, he coming for your job, and if he pancake you, we running that all throughout
1-2
film. Yeah, there we go. You're back.
There you go.
We running through that all throughout film over and over again, because at the end of the day, you got embarrassed by the guy behind you.
Let me jump in, man.
Real quick before you jump in, big time.
You're killing me, man.
But I know, I got you. Real quick. Hold on real quick. We got Marcus Marsher in the building. I want to say this to you, sir. I know your takes on running back. Don't have your takes next offseason, sir. We're going to need a running back. So, Marcus, take the offseason off and don't say shit about running back. He said, are we talking Jaydon Blue? Yes. Real quick. And we should. And that story broke from his podcast. So this is gonna be very, very interesting. But go ahead, big time. I know you're ready to jump in. Let's go.
Not because I want to add some revolutionary to the discussion. Look, I'm the oldest person on here. Can I take all this stuff off my face?
Yes, man, take that. You should be taking off in summertime, man.
You got big time.
Listen,
we got big time in the shot.
We got the prop effect,
okay? The prop effect.
Big time gonna be no time if y'all let me keep
Man,
this.
I couldn't even breathe.
Lord
Man.
Almighty. Let me say this real quick, and then we can move on. Everybody's point is clear, but if you've been a member of the Cowboy family for however how long, listen. This is the time when Jerry and Steven, when they bring in a new coach. This is the time when they won't let the coach bring his own way. They always have to put something in of theirs that may not necessarily be in the head coach's repertoire. So my whole thing is this right here. Listen, if you're gonna give this kid a chance, Coach Shot, I don't know why I'm saying this kid, he's a veteran coach. Let him implement his own system, whether you feel it's right or wrong. Get out of the way, bottom line. Just get out of the way. We already know he's gonna bring in competition, something that's never been done before. It seems like everything's gonna be competitive as of now. That's something that we need. Nobody is entitled. I think that's a good word, entitlement. Nobody has entitlement right now. Get out of the way. Let these coaches do what they do. You done tried it your way for so long. You done had these finesse coaches in here. Seem like you done brought in some physical guys. Y'all don't know nothing about physicalness. Let these guys go to work. The guys that were physical, you fired them. You took away Jimmy. You took away Parcells. Now you seem like you got a guy in that ain't gonna be in shotgun all goddamn game long. Let these guys do what they do. Now, the money ain't gonna be in passing 38 times a game. If they say they want to run the ball, if you lead your team in rushing in the NFL as far as attempts, that goes against Dak Prescott and the passing number one offensive passing unit in the league. Let these coaches do what they're supposed to do. That's why you paid them. Get out of the way. That's the Jerry and Steven. Everything else y'all said is true. But Jerry and Steven, get out of the way.
Can I say this big time? Because I agree with you wholeheartedly, but I feel like they already done cut the knees out from under them. But listen, think about the offseason and the draft. Like Schottenheimer was talking about running the ball the moment he got the job. Did he not?
Yep.
Yes. Did you do anything? Did you give him a premium running back or a premium pick in the draft for a running back?
No.
Okay then. So
wait, hey, I got to jump in and
I got pushback. I got pushback.
Listen, I just want to say this. Like, you can run the ball without a premier back, but I guarantee it's way harder. It's way harder. It's way harder without that guy. I'm just saying, like, there's ways around anything. You know, you can get to 10 with 5 + 5, 5 × 2, 4 + 6, 3 + 7. There's a bunch of ways to get to 10. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy as hell to say, I want to run the football, and one of your best players is actually a running back. When you look at your best players on this team, you don't even like the dudes listen. If all the running backs tore their ACLs, I don't want nothing to happen to them. But if every single one of the running backs on your team tore their ACLs today, you would not give a damn.
Yeah.
You wouldn't care. You sign anybody out the street and feel like you about to
hold on. But you was making the bigger point that they didn't take care of Brian. See, she got you in war mode. See, I knew it just happened right there.
No, yeah,
I just fight you, so I know how you are, bro. You
what?
You went into bullet hitting right there.
Oh no, I'm just saying, man. Like
they didn't. You're right. They did not.
Like,
yeah,
I don't look at it as a running team, because when you look at most teams that are true running teams and they attempts and they production match,
they go after the running back.
They got a good running back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
They feature that.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Let me echo you too, because he also said that games are won and lost in the trenches.
Yes,
he had to fight to get Booker, because they wasn't gonna do that, right? So they was already trying to go against him with that, but he got Booker. Where they are not taking care of him is that one tech. You can't say that games are won and losses in the trenches, meaning this is my central way to win, and you don't go get the extra one tech with Mozzie. You right here. They not laying it up for him, but he gonna still have to win with it. It's just what it is now. Training camp start Monday. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
A couple hours, matter of fact.
A couple hours. This yours.
Boy, check in.
Hey, and I know y'all want to stay on this, but we finna get to the mess. and I know this gonna go a lot of different ways. We finna get to the mess. What in the world? Talk to me.
Who me? Hey, all right.
He said me. Okay.
Me? Yes, Lord. Hey,
Yes, Lord.
Jaydon Blue. I mean, we've been arguing all season about this kid right here. I don't know. You made the perfect video. I know people can take the article how they want it. I say read in between the lines and take what's been said. The point is, the kid got flaws, and he needs to correct those flaws. That's the point. That's the point. And the way we've been propping him up, sending him out there to the rookie showcase as a 5th round pick up there with all them 1st and 2nd rounders, I think that's not telling him that he needs to work on everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I know people, my thing is we're trying to protect him from Cowboy Nation because we know his flaws. I know. I'm a Texas fan. I keep saying this over and over again. I've seen the kid play for 4 years, and people be trying to tell me what I've been seeing. Tell you right now, he wasn't the guy there, like the guy. There's guys on this team that's been the guy. He was a package back then. He's gonna come in, and what he's gonna be? You think he's gonna be Emmitt Smith overnight? People gonna think he's gonna be Tornado set overnight? That ain't how running back work. This ain't Madden. This ain't 2K. None of that. This is real life. The kid needs to get better. Period. Especially if you want to put this giant workload on them, because they didn't bring in nobody really because we the only team in the entire draft that drafted a running back and didn't bring in legitimate competition to push him. Everybody else, except for the Raiders, because that's Ashton Jency, even the Chargers with Amarion Hampton, brought in somebody else to push Amarion Hampton.
Najee Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, I'll speak on it, man. I'll speak on it real quick. Because folks out here acting like this came out of nowhere. Like, there was articles about this from months back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From Brugler. Like, he said, he stated that some scouts told him that he would have to show teams that he could be that he got what it takes to be a professional. He wasn't just really even talking about his skill set. You talk about professionalism. And what it details professionalism. Work ethic, habits, responsibility, maturity. That's what it takes to be a professional in National Football League, is it not? So if you got to show people you got to be you know how to be professional, those are the things that they're speaking on. You know what I'm saying? So, and listen, to be fair to him, right? Because I did a couple Google searches. It's not like I'm out here running around talking to all the top prospects and agents and shit. Like Sarkisian spoke highly on his maturity, and Tashard Choice, the running back coach, former Dallas Cowboy, spoke highly on his maturity and his leadership. Now, the thing I want to ask is, based on that, do you believe that's just, hey, we rock with you, anything going on behind closed doors, we'll keep it there, but we're gonna stand with you in public? Or it could be stuff like that. But point being, when there's smoke, there's fire. Like they ain't came out and said that, for no reason. Especially not no scouts. You gotta think about it. Your coaches have a relationship with you. They care about you. They love you. They want the best for you. So this is like, you got a relationship with your boss. You may not have been the best worker in the world, but I'm gonna give you a glowing review when you move on, man. Long we were still in good regards. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know, man. But when there's smoke, there's fire. It's in the report. That man, I don't think the man is hurting that much to have to make up a story to get clicks and views. I hope not.
And he ain't got no YouTube channel.
That's what I'm saying.
See, because that it don't make sense, because it's like what they doing is I call it a mama syndrome. It's a reason why single mamas be having real bad statistics with boys. It's true across all colors, and because you baby them, and that's what's honestly going on. So I say this, regardless of if it's true or not, it's good for him. It don't matter how much you try to baby it don't matter how much you try to baby a young man, he still gonna have to end up being grown. I'm sorry. And listen, let's talk about what's grown in Dallas. And grown, they gonna loan you in Dallas.
There you go.
Diggs had 11 interceptions and they made it sound trash. I'm glad.
Them yards he gave up, man.
Yards he gave up.
And what's crazy, hey, can I throw this out there? He didn't give up 1,000 yards.
And he did give up 1,000 yards.
That was a PFF statistic. The official
that they made up, bro.
The official statistic from the NFL. They actually regard was way lower than 1,000.
Dak, bro. Dak be balling. Dak could come out of just a. It's like I see because I'm a man. I talk to Blue like this and say, Blue, welcome to Dallas, bro.
There you go.
I'm glad.
I'm
glad.
Taking my words out of my mouth,
I'm
boss.
glad you're going into training camp knowing what's really getting ready to happen to your name, dog. So listen, this is the place you got to cross your T's and dot your I's. Yeah. This is the place, dog.
Let me jump right in on Buck. Just took the words out of my mouth. Listen, this is not the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right.
This is the Dallas Cowboys, where you go to the bathroom, you're gonna be scrutinized. You're gonna be scrutinized if you jump out your car wrong. It's just if you burp wrong, you're gonna get scrutinized. Then number two, I'm happy that it happened now.
Yes.
Because what is going to happen if he is lazy, if he is trash, whatever, he coming in with a chip on his shoulder starting tomorrow. And he's in a room with what I call, I don't know what y'all feel about it, but it's a collection of a bunch of number 2 running backs. That's what it is to me. And he has a chance now to go ahead and crank this thing up. The other one that's talking a lot of trash is Miles Sanders, who's talking cash trash himself, and he's ready to go. Well, guess what? Now, since you got a point to prove, starting tomorrow, you got a fire lit under your tail. And now it's time to go to work, and who knows what this may turn out to be. He may stand out above the rest. I don't care if you was lazy in Texas. I don't care what you were. You in Dallas now. And everything, and trust me, with all the content creators, with all the professional DallasCowboy.com people, folks are going to be looking at Jaydon Blue starting tomorrow, every movement. He has a chance to shut this thing down immediately. That's all I got to say.
And that's the thing. Like, I made a video on, it was like, you're welcome to the NFL moment. You're welcome to the Dallas Cowboys moment. You think that this is bad? You're going to snap back at this? Wait till you don't run over 1,079 yards, because they got rid of Rico Dowdle and he ran 1,079 yards. If you don't do that, it's going to be hard for you in Cowboys Nation.
Yeah.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Exactly.
Better wake up. Streets. That street's tough, dog.
Do you remember in 2020 when they were tired of Zeke Elliott? He had a quote unquote fumble issue, and Zeke had won rushing titles. He's been an All-Pro. He's been a Pro Bowler. Like he changed the way you ran offense in Dallas. And he had a couple fumbles, and folks were ready to hang Ezekiel Elliott. They were talking crazy about that man. Jaydon Blue, this nigga had 9. He had 9 fumbles.
All the same. Hey, no, say all the same exact way too. All the same exact. You was in the open field. I run my 4.29. I run my 4.3. I'm fast, boy. You in the NFL. Everybody right now.
Real quick, Marcus Marshall is in the chat. He said he can give some context. Yeah. Hey, listen, I can send you the link because see, I would this DC universe. Anybody talking about Dallas Cowboys, we'll send you the link. You can come in and out. You can come in, give us the context of because see, I would want to hear from Marcus because Marcus is the one that did the interview, right? Yeah. And this is the deal, bro. I just see a lot of sensitivity. I do. I see a lot of, and that's okay, man. Listen,
send him the link, boss. Send him the link. He just put it in the chat.
Yeah, slide in, man.
Star, get in, Star, real quick. You been in the back.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to this article with Blue, I mean, I personally thought it was wee-woo until Henny was like, no, it's in his scouting report.
It is.
I don't know this coach's intention on coming out and just targeting Blue. Now, me personally, I don't put Blue up on this pedestal as that he's gonna be the top dog and he's gonna be RB1. I feel like Blue is a scat back. He's a change of pace back, and that's what he's gonna be for us. So I never thought he's gonna come in here and carry the workload and give him 20, 30 carries a game. Like, hell no. That's not what I was thinking with Blue at all. I think that, obviously Blue's going to have something to prove, but I think all of the running backs have something to prove. You know, Deuce did an interview recently, and of course, everybody, you look at all the ESPN rankings, they said our running back room is the worst in the league.
Yeah.
So the players, the running backs obviously know this. And I will have to say that somebody did say, like, when it comes to our running backs, they were like, we don't have a high view of these running backs because of injury history. Some of them just haven't got enough touches, so you don't have the confidence. But we do have to remember they did target Javonte Williams, because I believe we signed him and Miles Sanders like the first. I know we signed Williams like the first day of free agency. So I do think that the front office and the coaching staff have to have some sort of belief in Williams. Otherwise, I don't feel like we could have just waited to sign these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we signed them for much. We signed them for $3 million. So I think so, or something like that. We signed them for dirt cheap. So it's like, go ahead, Lou. What you say?
I thought they were the backup plan. I thought we was waiting on Rico, and Rico wanted a little bit more. We signed her for 3, and I think Rico wanted like 3.5, and they was like, bye.
Yeah, I don't think the front office was ever really gonna bring back Rico, because we had already brought him back. So we had already brought him back for $2. I think they already were saying we wanted to move on from him regardless. Like, I don't think unless Rico ran like 2,000 yards or something crazy, the front office was not gonna re-sign him. Now, should we have brought him back? Possibly, you know what I'm saying? But I do think you could get some more explosion. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, buddy. This is where the story came from right here. We got Marcus. I tried it myself. It's a cute prop, but
it's hot. I got
it's too hot. Yeah, it's a cute prop, but go ahead. What you got?
All right, so listen, I don't need to defend Stretch. He's a big boy. Like, he's been in the NFL for a lot of years. He's got some good connections, not only to the Cowboys, but across the league. And it doesn't take a lot of digging to kind of figure out who he was talking to, but the whole thing is a little overblown. The Cowboys love Jaydon Blue. That's the main thing. They love Jaydon Blue. Do they wish he was a little bit more professional? Yeah, but he's 21. Like, he's 21. He's going to be okay. There were things in the background, from even high school. He didn't play his senior year of high school for some issues. And there was maybe some things in college that, again, things that you would expect an 18, 19, 20-year-old to deal with. Yes, there's some issues, but nothing that we need to be overly concerned about. And I think that was Stretch's point the whole time. Like, hey, he's an incredible player, but I think there's always, these coaches always think that he can be maybe a little bit better than what he's been in the past. And that's how we got here.
Yeah. And Marcus, I feel that people are being a little bit too sensitive about this. He's a coach. What coach is not going to demand everything out of you? A former coach is going to be that way. A former coach is going to try to get it out of you, right? And there is smoke. This report was also in scouting reports. This report was with Dane Bugler. So if you have a lot of people saying there could be some professional issues that need to get better, why not just communicate that to the man so that he can do it?
Yeah, and we should mention Brian Broaddus this morning confirmed it. He said that the player has had his fair share of problems. There are plenty of scouts and coaches and teammates who'll tell you the same thing, but the Cowboys still really like him. I think that's the thing I just want to emphasize is the Cowboys are very excited. They acknowledge that he's not there yet, but they're excited about what he can be, and they're excited to see what he looks like in camp. So that's all I had to say. This is not a hit piece on Jaydon Blue or anything like that. They're very excited about him.
And do this. Go ahead and plug your channel because you do good work.
Yeah, it's Lots of the Cowboys 5 days a
Before
week.
you say it though, real quick, I do want to say I personally do not like your takes on running back. If I meet you personally, I'm going to tackle you and I'm going to take your kneecaps out. I'm just telling you that to your face.
Well, that's fine.
I can't stand your takes. Do not participate next year.
So listen, I'm kind of with you on the running back. Like, I'm not saying they need to like draft one first round, but can we get like a Travion Henderson in the second round, like something like that to get us excited? That's all. That's all.
Marcus, but this is where I'm afraid of you, man. Because see, you still fight against running backs in the first.
Yeah, of course. I always will. I'll take it to my grave.
You can't do that, Mark. See, and listen. You came to we all in the pit, so we'll fight you over here. We're not that nice.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
But this is the deal, Marcus. I never understood the running back never in the first, but tight ends in the first. Because tight ends have a way worse track record, Marcus.
Well, I don't think you're wrong, to be fair. I don't think you should probably take tight ends in the first round either. So let's just avoid those positions. You know, the other position you avoid the first round is guard.
Marcus, why can't it be guard to every position? Why can't it be that?
Yeah. Can I ask this, though?
Because I always want to debate Marcus on this.
Yeah, I got one question, Mark. I got one question. Why does positional value exist? Like, so I understand, like, for, safety is one example. We say safety is not a positional value, but we let teams like the Ravens who ignore this, and now they're building a monster within that. So like, if I understand the value of the position, but what if it's a guy, like it's your guy?
First of all, that's a really good question. I think we could do an hour show on why positional value maybe matters and why it doesn't. But generally, if you're looking at the top positions, quarterback, wide receiver, tackle, pass rusher, corners, those guys just don't become available like in free agency very often. Like, who's the last great receiver to be on the open market? It just doesn't happen very often, where you can get running backs like a Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry in the open market. You can get a really good guard. That's the main reason for it, because most teams aren't letting franchise wide receivers walk.
Left tackle either.
Yeah,
especially receiver. Yes.
Let me push back. Let me push back real quick, boss. I'm gonna say this.
We gonna fight you today, Marcus.
I'm gonna say this. I would take that if Jerry and Steven had a vested interest in bigging up that position.
Yes, I agree.
That's the only pushback.
Which is a very, very fair pushback. And I think we should mention positional value does change from team to team. There are teams that just value other positions more. They might value off-ball linebacker as much as they do corner. I think the Ravens really value safeties because of all the different things you can do on your defense. So it does depend a little bit team to team, but generally those are the 5 positions that most teams value more than the other spots.
Yo, I had a question for you though, Marcus, and this is really about us. Now, I was telling my people, man, I don't know how I feel about the Trevon Rebel pick. Not because he's not possibly a good corner, but I had a very high grade on Caleb Johnson, who was sitting there in the 3rd round. And we know that Shotty has said he want to be physical, he wants to run football, he want to win in the trenches. Would you personally, it ain't gotta be anything else, would you personally have switched those picks? Would you have took Caleb Johnson, or are you okay with how we're doing running back right now?
Well, it's tough because I think in the 3rd, I would have loved to see the Cowboys draft a running back, but I don't think they like Caleb Johnson that much because he was a wide zone runner, and they're just going to be running a lot more gap and power stuff. And I think they had concerns about what scheme that fit would look like in the offense. It's a scheme fit, but if you told me 3rd round, that's where you were going to draft your guy, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's not a big deal to me at all.
Gotcha. Okay.
Marcus, thank you. Plug your
Of course,
channel.
anytime. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, what's plug your channels again, cuz?
Yeah, it's Locked On Cowboys 5 days a week. We have a squad show with Stretch Smith 2 days a week. Please check them out. You can follow me on Twitter at Marcus_Mosier. I promise I like Jaydon Blue. That's the last thing.
Gotta beat up a man podcast. He gotta come in here and say it 18 times. All right,
real quick, before you get up out of here, what does your running back room look like as the 53-man roster?
I'm gonna go Miles Sanders, Jaydon Blue, Hunter Lipke, and a guy that we trade for September 1st. How's that?
So no Javonte.
No
Javonte.
That's interesting.
I think it's gonna be Miles. We'll see.
Okay.
That's interesting.
All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
And that's a perfect example of the universe. That happens in the universe. You got different people from different.
It's on that bat signal.
Yeah, it's a bat signal. Like, so we can send links to different people out there. So we got it from the horse's mouth. No, right?
Super
Gave us more insight on it. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, JT. No deuce. I'm sorry, but I may be in the minority, but I'm rooting for Deuce.
No, I'm with you. I'm still here. This fan club, we still living.
I'm with you when you're right.
Let
Oh,
it go.
yeah.
Let it go.
I would
We
say
don't let it go. Why we gonna let it go?
we gonna
That man
fuck
ain't
tomorrow. You can't do that.
Sponsors. We ain't got no
Let the
sponsors.
fans come on. Don't shoot him now,
He
dog.
got Connor Riley. He got Connor Riley and BB. He got.
That's what I'm saying. He got sponsors.
That's beautiful. We can
Man,
never
Law
get
Nation with the raid. What up, boy?
You know, they don't respect dudes. They just call him Little Legs.
Little now that and Hit it started saying Hit it.
If he was just
No,
moving,
that.
Started
Hit
Little
LL.
Yeah.
He talking about
baby seat.
For CPL
Hey.
Carson,
baby seat.
talking about scheme fit. He may be the only gap scheme runner we got. I'm
Call
like,
that
Hey.
boy DF Goodrich.
I wish that he
Williams is gap scheme too.
I wish he wasn't 5'5".
Man, no, we ain't doing
No,
that,
Williams-
bro.
Williams is
Oh my
We ain't
god.
doing that, bro.
Williams is a zone
We
runner.
not body shaming over here.
Williams is a zone runner.
I'm not body shaming him.
Remember?
He is a zone runner.
Nah, I just wanted to put pressure on you, bro.
Williams is a zone runner. Why did we
use
get him? That don't fit the team at
I
all.
just used the carrying way to get you to stop talking about it.
Pressure makes diamonds, cuz.
Let's
Say
get
that
to
again.
listen, man. I'm
But
all about
wasn't
the
he in
mess
the zone
today.
scheme?
I'm all about the mess today. Did y'all? Because I still want to say one more thing about Blue, but I'm gonna move off of Blue.
No, do it. No,
Say it.
say it.
They listen. They already said the shit is true, so that's all I care about. You can word it a very politically correct
Now,
way.
I just say
you
this,
know.
man. Like it's just like this, man. It's a reason why Tyron Smith was really working hard when he got here. Not Tyron, Tyler Smith. You remember they were showing all them videos of him and he was having all them grips and stuff he was doing to keep his elbows in. Why? Because Cowboy Nation was on his ass over them holding calls.
Holding calls. You played a toe, so you're gonna get toe up. I was guilty of
See,
that.
am I preaching the what, Henry? Did I just say the truth or what?
It
You
was the
feel me?
truth.
It's the truth.
It was the truth.
So
Listen,
that's
I
my whole
shamed
point on
Pete.
Blue.
I was mad at the pick, and guess what? We ended up with a very good guard. Now, you know, he did get Dak Prescott hand broke first game of the season, but that's neither here nor there. He done made up for that tenfold.
And listen, I ain't even talking about him being good or not. I was talking about more so that he got to work on his weaknesses because we was loud about it. We did the opposite on Blue. We told Blue, man, we ain't worried about your non-phone. We cool with that, man. Ain't got no problem with that.
No,
Hey, your pass protection, hey, man. Say you finna be Tony Dorsett, dog.
What?
So it's like, nah.
Tony the second pass block.
So
Tony Dorsett can run in between
my
tackles.
point is this, man. Cowboy Nation.
Not like that.
I appreciate you having his back, but make sure it's not in the spirit of a mama bear. Make sure it's in the spirit,
man.
Make sure it's in the spirit of brother to brother love and man to man love. We tell each other straight with no chasers. That's what men do.
All I'm saying is don't try to go in there and be the next Tony Dorsett. Don't try to go in there and be the next Alvin Kamara. Go in there and be the first Jaydon Blue.
Look at this.
Go in there. Don't try to be somebody and be somebody.
You say what?
Those are so funny.
Zero Jones, boss, it don't work on me. Here with the red line. Yeah, y'all some nuts, man. All right.
It really don't work on that, man.
Let's get into it though, man. I can't wait to talk about this. Ooh, Trevon Diggs, what you doing, dog? My boy Trevon Diggs. Trevon Diggs teasing a new episode dropping soon titled "The Truth Behind My Injury." Ooh.
There's a lot of narratives around it, though. There's a lot of narratives around it that may not be Diggs' truth. So let's see it.
So like I gotta go listen, man, because you know this got me going. So I'm gonna say this, man. And I already did a video on this. Dallas, don't drop the ball on this, man. I understand it from your side, I understand it from his side. You want your mechanics to inspect your asset. I get it. It makes sense too. You paid them people, you vetted them people, right? You trust those people's opinions. They are also very expensive. So you don't want nobody going to use their outside guy, right? I get it. But then also I get it from his standpoint. A bunch of players been saying that you're understaffed. A bunch of players been saying This outside Diggs. It's a bunch of people been saying that they don't feel like you got enough in the building. It might not be the quality, it might be the quantity. You might need to pay some more. And if they don't feel comfortable putting their car in your garage with your mechanics, I can see it from his standpoint too. So I just say this, man. Don't do the Luka. Don't do the Tom Brady. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get caught up in the technical side and I'm paying this guy and all this kind of stuff. Do you trust that athlete to be professional enough to be ready or not? What's your thoughts on that, man? Who ain't said nothing in a minute, man? Let's be big time. I ain't heard from you.
I think we need to kind of let this thing play out a little bit more before we start coming to judgments, because you can take so many different angles from it. I watched both episodes, and it's unfair because a lot of that stuff in the video is edited. We didn't see everything. I mean, we saw only what Trevon wanted to show, but the main thing out of that was that, you know, he's showing that he's working. That's the bottom line. He's working. It may not be to the standard of what the Dallas Cowboys want, but he's working. He's obviously in good shape. He showed a little bit at the end, if you saw when him and Michael Parsons did that sprint. Now, I know as a DB, you got to do more than run a straight line. You got to do cuts and all that. But he's running pretty fast to me. It looked like he's looking pretty good. Don't know if he's ready for contact. Don't know if he's ready to cut and all that type of stuff. But they got to see that. Now, from the other side of the coin, from the Cowboys thing, I think it's just a matter of being in control. That's really what it's all about. And seeing these.
That's Luka.
That's
Luka part two.
And when you enter in the fact that we're talking about a Jerry Jones who wants to be in control, like he J.R. Ewing or somebody. You know what I'm saying? That type of control.
J.R. Ewing.
Yeah, y'all will be too young to know that. Yeah. But that type of control freak. And if he don't have it, then he'll start fining you to death. Nobody else got fines and all that. Now you want to put out, it's gonna be some fines, $500,000, and all that type of stuff. So it's kind of like the stance that the Cowboys are taking. You said it, Jerry. I mean, boss. It's kind of like they're saying, look, you're on the contract. You're our employee. I'm the employer. You need to be here. You don't need to be over there. That's not part of the deal. But it's really not a part of the deal because it's not in contract. These guys can get outside help. But just to see, I found something, and maybe I'm reading into it too much, but I did see something at the end, the family and friends thing, that I think that a dream that both of these guys have is slowly but surely starting to take a piece, and maybe I'm reading too in. If you look at the last episode, the last piece was him and his brother trading the dumbbells. And their dream, ladies and gentlemen, is to play together. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm gonna say. What better way than to get it back with your brother is unless you get out of Dallas first. Because your brother ain't going nowhere. He just signed somewhere. I'm just saying, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I do know that that's both of their dreams. They had a chance, but Dallas didn't want Stephon. That's fine. Trevon, get out of here and go on somewhere else. I'm just saying, keep that in mind.
I'll say this, man, because I was telling Boss,
and then we're going to Amp.
All right, that's Gucci, man. I'm gonna let my boy eat. So I have a theory that if you draft somebody with a similar player comp as somebody already on your team, Lord. You know that dude is gone. Yes, you drafted Marshawn Nealon, his player comp coming out. Western Michigan.
Man, why you say that?
Was the Marcus Lawrence. And the Marcus
true,
Lawrence.
Why you say that?
You drafted Siobhan Revel. One of his many player comps was Trevon Diggs. And guess what? Hey, take a look at Trevon Diggs' contract. The potential out for his contract is actually this year.
That's right. But Henny, we ain't doing that.
But hold on, let me finish.
You right. But Henny, we ain't putting that in the earth, dog. What you doing?
Let me finish my train of thought, and I'll let you go. Because listen, man, I know what you're saying. I'm gonna fight you
some kind of way every show, dog.
Because listen, it's not a fight. Because this is not what I want. Yeah. Like I don't want this. Because listen,
It's just facts of how they move.
There's a bizarre world where you don't have to run Bland or Trevon Diggs next year.
Talk.
Because think about it. The Ron Bland, is able to get a max contract. This is the final year of his deal. And you can say what you want, but guess what his numbers was compared to the former defensive player of the year in 2023, the last time that they both played a full season. Pat Surtain was 1 touchdown and 1 yard better than Ron Bland. He gave the Ron Bland gave up 4 touchdowns. Pat Surtain gave up 3. The Ron Bland gave up 661 yards. Pat Surtain gave up 660 even. So guess what? His numbers stack up against the former defensive player of the year. He got more interceptions than all them boys. He's an all-pro. And J.C. Horn, who gave up 6 touchdowns last year and still got a max contract, the Ron Bland ain't never did that. I know that for a fact. The Ron Bland. So I'm just saying, when you talk about all the guys at the top, all the guys at the top getting paid, his people go, I got a better resume. And guess what? Jerry Jones is not trying to pay a corner $31 million a year. Trevon Diggs, we know, in Dallas, you can not be a Dallas Cowboy for non-football reasons. Because Amari Cooper, with plenty of time left on his contract, got exodus right out of Dallas over a COVID shot that you don't even need no more. So guess what? If you go against the grain, like Jerry Jones will get you out of here. If you want too much money than what he want to pay you, Jerry Jones will get you out of here.
It's not that. It's not the money.
And listen, it's the principle.
Yeah, it's the principle. It is the principle. It's the principle.
It would
be the principle. That would be dumb again. That's why we say don't do Luka. Don't do Luka. Let's not forget who Trevon Diggs is either too. Let's not forget that DJ Moore got dealt with. Evans got dealt with. Chase got dealt with twice.
AJ Brown.
Justin Jefferson.
We
Justin
Jefferson.
Never had a good game against
number one
lockdown corner.
He's like that. But this is the thing. Like when Jerry Jones pays you and then you start getting injured, he look at you sideways.
I got something for that.
I got something for that. What you mean you hurt?
I got hurt.
Gotta shoot that up.
I'm back.
Got something for that.
Hey, you seen Django when the slave tried to escape? He said, "Man," I said, "I paid for 3 fights out you." He said, "You only gave me 2."
Gave me 2.
He said, I won the last one. He said it was a little shaky.
Let Amp in there, man. Let Amp in there, bro.
I don't like you, Henny. I hated you right now, for real. Even though what you said was true, like you didn't have to say it.
Yes, he did.
Go ahead, Amp. This boy,
man, I hate this for multiple reasons. And to be honest, I hate it for personal reasons, because on this left knee right here, I got a pretty long scar, okay? I hurt that knee on my job. Almost 2 years ago, actually a little over 2, still going to PT, still going to see my work comp doctors, and I tweaked it a couple of months ago. So bad to where I needed immediate care. Okay. Work comp wasn't available. It was kind of a after hours situation, and it was a Friday. You know what that means in the medical field, right? Yeah. Okay. So went to a little urgent care. They x-rayed me, looked at it or whatever, and they said, yeah, we need to take another look at this because we believe you may have torn your tendon again. I'm like, bro, come on. So I go to my work comp doctor, and work comp is telling me, hey, everything's good, you're all right, you're gonna be okay. And I'm like, but these other medical professionals told me that they need to take another look and schedule an MRI. What pissed me off is y'all are supposed to be looking after me. You're supposed to be caring for me. I'm your employee. I hurt myself on the job, and you telling me, are you okay? The devil is a liar. So I had to go to my primary, right, to tell her the situation so she could write a referral so I can get that MRI so I could know if my knee was good. Trevon, at the end of the day, Trevon has to do what is best for him and his body. Because guess what? The NFL is only a snippet of his life expectancy. And once he retires and walks away from the game, he still has to live with that body.
Mhm.
So that's his decision. It's no different than when we talking about women in pregnancy and their choice, their body, same situation. So I'm a step back. I'm gonna allow Trey to make the best decisions for his body. I hope that he is doing everything he can to shorten his recovery time. I'm hoping he does everything he can to protect that injury and prevent it from having a setback. But he got to do what he got to do for him. I hope Jerry and Steven understand. I hope egos can be put out the way so that we can fix the problem. Forget ego versus ego. Let's just fix the problem and move forward, because we was just drooling over this man like 2-3 years ago. So let's not act like we forgot about that. You know what I'm saying?
They surely beefing though. But
Yeah.
the title says
They
it.
beef.
Trayvon Diggs teases new episode dropping soon. The truth behind my injury. So he calling their story basically
Lies.
a lie.
And I believe it. And you know why I believe it? I'm gonna be honest with you. See this? Yeah, look, I got something to say, because this is one of the reasons why I'm pissed of this organization right here, because they have the nerve and the audacity to actually come and actually think they have some type of morality in this. And we got people online defending it, talking about it's in this contract, it's in this clause, not forgetting what these guys did when they came on your radio show. That man got on your radio show and literally said Bland was going to be back 7 weeks before he was actually back. What does that tell me? That's just one instance of them rushing people back.
Gallup too.
Gallup too.
That's what they do.
Gallup was never right.
Yeah.
Gallup was never right.
Again.
With it. So if you formally believe that, that's what pisses me off. We got numerous of examples. I got my own personal story. I transferred from Arkansas Pine Bluff, to a bigger school at Sam Houston, and I was a preferred walk-on. And they had it's a roster. I'm in line to get my scholarship. I was friends with the guy at the top. He was the all-decade, all that team. Before I got there, he hurt his knee, and what they were doing was continue to shoot him up and continue to send him back out there. The guy ended up getting nerve damage, and he has a forever limp. And I'm there, he's talking with me. The guy drops out on his last semester of senior year because he was that pissed with the coaches and what they were doing. And I could get mad, but I'm like, no, he's right in this situation. He's effed up forever because they were selfish about wanting him back instead of being worried about him. Now, so Trayvon Diggs, the writing's on the wall. I am with Henny. Get right, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not gonna be on the Cowboys no more. Get right so you can get your money.
Wait.
Yep. I agree. I agree with Lou. I agree with Lou and Henny.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, you better jump in. They gonna hog you.
Man, it's hard to jump in because everything's so pertinent. Everything is.
Let's start going. Then I got you.
Yeah.
You next.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate, but the writing is on the wall for Diggs. I feel like this is what they do. This is what they do. Jerry started attacking you. They done reduced his salary. They are setting it up. They're painting him as the villain. They did this to Amari. This is what they do when they want to get rid of you. They start putting things out there to start getting the fans to be like, well, yeah, he didn't do his rehab right, and he don't know how to take care of it right. This is the first rehab, and
they got a problem with him.
Now, mind you, Diggs had his worst season last season. In my opinion, he did not look good. Now, was that because he was rushed back? Probably so. I mean, clearly he had to get another surgery, but he did not look good last year. And so you have to think, and it's also, we got to think this is Steven too. This is why Steven don't like paying people, because he paid Diggs. Remember he paid Diggs. There was no controversy. They paid Diggs early. They paid him in July and everything like that. He was team friendly. They paid him. Right after we pay you, you get hurt. You miss the whole season. Then you come back. You have a horrible not horrible. Let me not say it, but you didn't have a good season, and then you had to leave the season early because your knee is messed up again. Now you're not gonna come back. I don't expect they may try to rush Diggs out there in September, but I don't think Diggs should be coming back till late October, late November. So they paid Diggs, and they have barely gotten any return on their investment because he's been hurt the whole time. So this is their mindset. It's not. It's in. Whose fault it is, I don't know. Could be the training staff, could be partly Diggs, could be a lot of stuff. We don't know. But what I'm saying is Steven and Jerry look at it like this. We paid you. You've been hurt your entire contract. So now we're done with you. We're washing our hands of you. That's just how I see it. So even if Diggs has an amazing season, he's having an amazing season so that he can go play with hopefully his brother can get him on with the Patriots, or they may just try to go somewhere together. But I don't see Diggs staying here because the Joneses just feel like we paid you and we wasted our money. I think that's honestly how they feel. We wasted our money. We shouldn't have paid you because you always hurt.
And see, and it goes to these players that get hurt, these players that are getting, not counted. Make this bulletin board material. You know what I'm saying? Go into this season, go into training camp. Whenever you can get back, Trevon Diggs, put in that work so it can make it undeniable. You know what I'm saying? So whenever that time comes and they talking about trading, I'm like, well, shoot, he got like 6 interceptions on the season right now. What do we do with that?
Mm-hmm.
He in the lockdown corner that we actually brought to this team. So right now, the ball is in his court, and I don't know if he's doing the right thing by airing out the grievances on his YouTube channel, but make it undeniable. Him, Jaydon Blue, Deuce Vaughn, whoever's trying to make this team, make it to where it's straight A's across the board.
Man, we know what the problem is.
Let me get in here real quick. Let me ask this question. I'm trying to understand, how is it that how the hell are we accepting of this damn behavior? Like, how? We talking about we want to make this squad better, right? We talking about we want to compete with Philly. I'm so sick of these damn Super Bowl ring videos, and we sitting here accepting the fact that we're about to just give away a damn generational talent. What are we here for? What do we do this for? Boss, you said you do content for what? To get what?
Yo, rings.
So why are we accepting?
I ain't accepting that shit.
Hey, so
I ain't either. They need to increase the budget.
We're not accepting it, but this is what
lay down.
Oh no, they need to increase the budget. and that damn strength and conditions. This is a reflection of that. Because last year the whole team was on IR.
There's a saying, because you talk about you don't know if Trevon Diggs should air his grievances with the with the front office. There's a old saying that I heard. It's not really like an old saying, but it's like something I had read. They said if you're silent about your pain, they'll kill you and say that you enjoyed it. And that what happens with the Dallas Cowboys players here, that they don't say something, because everybody gets a hit piece. Every time something goes wrong,
it's a hit piece.
Everything bad you ever done in the world is aired out by the Dallas Cowboys. They brought in a contract dispute, and there's supposedly a video of him beating up his mama that actually never surfaced, but there were articles being written about it. Dak Prescott, they were saying he was greedy. They were saying they offered him this amount of money and this and that. He's not a team player. He's not playing ball. He's doing too much. See, like everything. Like they paint everybody as being disgruntled, angry, and me over the team. So he has a platform, he has some money, he has a way to fight back. So Trey, speak your truth. Put it out there. If they lying on you and there's some information that's not true, bring it to light. And Wes said this all the time, man. The truth is like a lion. Once you set it free, it can defend itself.
Yeah, this is what my nose feel like it's smelling like. I smell a rat.
Of course.
That's a rat.
That's
I
it.
smell a rat, man. Like, so like the behavior of Trevon is almost like I ain't dealing with rats. So it's almost like he's retaliating. It's like y'all put this out there on me that y'all didn't like my work ethic.
Yeah.
Who did that come from?
Yeah, because Jerry don't be with this man when he rehab.
Exactly. So that's come from one of the trainers, and that's likely why he protested, because he's like, was y'all all in my face like I'm doing a good job, and then behind my back over here like his work ethic ain't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trainer then.
Yeah. So, or, you know, because see, and then this is the other part of the politics that people got to recognize. You better think that trainers are going to want to protect their jobs.
Yep.
See, you got to think about the politics of that too.
That's all he's doing.
So, when I was playing Division I, my friend Jason Parker, a really, really good corner, was smart. I was dumb. What he did that was smart is he worked out on his own. He looked at our workout and said, I ain't doing that, because our strength and conditioning coach had us doing Gastons. So we wasn't doing plyometrics and different exercises that build your speed. We was doing Gastons, which tightens up your elastic muscles and you become slower. I did it because I'm following what my coach say. My boy JP was like, I ain't doing it. He went out there and ran 20s, 40s, 60s only. He had his own workout. When he came back from the summer, he was faster and stronger. But guess what my strength and conditioning coach did? He talked bad about him.
Talk bad about him. Yeah.
Because he was anti his program, which was anti his job security.
That's it.
This happens. This is the politics.
Oh yeah.
This is why Brady had problems in New England. This also could have had what happened with Luka. You get them doctors that'll start protecting themselves. Them trainers will start throwing you under the bus because they're really protecting them. Oh, Jerry, his work ethic. Jerry, his muscles.
I told him 6:30.
Yeah. And his muscles are not stabilized. He's not, because you trying to protect your job.
Their jobs.
But see, boss. See, it to me, I'm real cut and dry, simple stuff. And your perspective is, I think, on point, boss. But I think it's just real simple. Star said it, man. Look, number one, the resume of Trevon Diggs is this. He ain't no problem. He ain't never been no problem when he been to Dallas. He's a private, quiet person. You'd be lucky to get an interview with him. He ain't never heard anything from him until he didn't do what you wanted him to do. And when he didn't do what they wanted him to do,
put his name out there, baby.
Now all of a sudden he ain't a part of the DC universe. He a part of Thanos' crew. He a villain now. He a super villain now. And now because you don't like it, you just like I'm saying. See, the problem is with Cowboy fans, Cowboy fan base, and some content creators. I ain't talking about nobody here. Nobody here, because we all at some point go against the grain of the organization. But the problem with a lot of people is you try to apply logical thinking to illogical people. Stephen Jones and Jared Jones got a Amari Cooper out here because he wouldn't do the shot. Not because of his production. Not because of his production. He got rid of him because of a shot.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't.
It was the principle.
You can't come with regular general manager theology to an illogical person.
It's not common sense.
It's not common sense. Jared Jones is mad.
Yeah, he's
because
mad.
Because Trevon Diggs did not come into the building. And then here's the thing. Oh, now you gonna slap my face? Not on that with that, because you gonna put up a YouTube video now?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna really slap me? Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna charge you this $500,000. And not only that, I'm gonna put it in this market and I'm gonna charge you for it. I'm gonna charge you for it.
So with that $500,000, we couldn't
bingo.
Don't do it.
Bingo.
We couldn't
see, stop putting logical thoughts.
We couldn't have brought Rico back with the extra.
No,
you
that's
too much conversation. 2.5, ain't it?
No, we confiscate that. That's for the evidence locker.
Amp, you talking
That's for the evidence locker.
Your problem, you talking logically. You can't talk logically when it comes to Jerry. This is what he does, man. This is what he does.
Evidence locker.
Yeah.
Boss, you might well come on, man. Too much evidence, man. It's too much
Big time. The way you just broke that down, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's the truth, man.
It looked hopeless. Now, when I listen to the pettiness, right? When you just say it the way you said it, overshot.
Look,
overshot. Right.
Keep in mind. Keep in mind, boss.
One of these over not going to my trainer.
Keep in mind, boss. Keep in mind, boss. Before he didn't do the shot.
Throw the line.
No. Go before that, boss. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. But before the final thing was done, remember, it was during the time and Alabama was playing in a championship game. Who was there on the sideline in a jogging suit with no mask on?
Amari Cooper and
Amari
Trevon
Cooper. Yeah.
You think Jerry Jones loved that? He said, "I be dang. I wish y'all would." Oh yeah,
both of them were out there. Diggs and Amari Cooper was there.
Come on, man. Henny said it. It's the principle, bro. This is where owners is go. If they in their egos go, it's gonna be hard for them to say, "Nah, you ain't going to your doctor." No.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the solution should be.
You gonna do what I want you to do.
If I was the Joneses and I had logical brain in my thoughts, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't that, Luke?
I know. This is what I would do. I will understand. Listen, Trayvon, I understand you have sentiments about my staff, how they mismanaged it, and everything like that. So here, I'm gonna give you a wager, or not a wager. I'm gonna give you a deadline, an ultimatum. You go train with your staff. If you come back and your ass get hurt, your ass is grass. Do you make we will get that shit right here, right now. Because we tried it my way.
It's only fair.
You just try it your way
first.
We tried it my way.
They
tried it your way.
He got hurt again. Yeah, they got hurt under your staff.
Yeah, but check this out. But check this out, y'all. And I don't mean to. I'm not trying to change it. But let's be honest. What we talked about, everybody on that I'm looking at here, what we talked about was solutions. We talked about football. We talked about ways to make things better for this team heading this year. Tomorrow, they're going to be questions about Trevon Diggs. There's going to be questions about Jaydon Blue. There's going to be questions about everything but football.
You forgot Micah.
His broadest clip, man.
And Michael,
Let me his broadest clip. I think he had something to say about Trevon Diggs. Y'all want me to play this real quick?
Yeah.
I don't know what he said.
Are you freestyling?
Super freestyling.
Yo, I want to hear this.
Yeah, because they said he addressed it, so let me listen to it real quick.
Yeah, but the Diggs stuff, they talking about the blue stuff.
Hey guys, Broadus here. One more night before I head west to make that trek to Oxnard, California. Dallas Cowboys are there and are settling in. So looking forward to getting to be a part of that Monday night. Myself, Vaj Lombardi, will be out there for the Doing All Right. Looking forward to a lot of coverage there. We'll be with 105.3 The Fan next 12 days. Okay, want to get into, Jeremy Fowler posted something earlier today about some workouts that the Cowboys were going through. Jesse Luketa.
Okay, no, it ain't talking about Diggs. I ain't finna do it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody said check your DM.
Could be brought in for filling one of those roles. Also wanted to comment real quickly, if I could, about what we're dealing with Diggs.
There we go.
At the cornerback spot. And, the fact that he forfeited the $500,000, the workout bonus part of it. And what I was told about that, that was not part of a rehab where he had to be there for rehab and they took the money because of the rehab. It's just about attendance and it's about getting through the workout. It had nothing to do with his daily rehab stuff. That's something that CeeDee Lamb had built into his contract. It's a very simple way for
attendance and getting through the workout.
Guys to make more money. Show up, work out, be a part of the program, and then you get your bonus that way. So, but it had nothing to do, was no tie-in with the days that he missed, with Brett Brown. So unfortunate right there that he felt like it was more important to stay away. I've been also told, though, that that the Cowboys on their end feel like the relationship between Brown and Diggs is good. They get along and things like that. So that's something else to keep an eye on now that we get to Diggs' workout now shifts with Brett Brown. Hopefully things will be all good when we get through that training camp.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, if what he said is true, that's on Diggs.
That's on Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if what he's saying is true, that's one of those things where Jerry and them got to inspect you, bro.
Well, ain't that a technicality though? I don't believe that, because in football, if he's hurt and you talking about coming in for workouts, what group he's gonna be with on the sideline?
Rehab group.
The what group?
Rehab group.
The rehab group.
But
That's
let's
legality speak.
Lou, me and you, let's go. We go box a little bit.
Let's legality speak right there.
Now I'm with you on the legality, but we just talking it through. That's why I say I can see it from both sides. I said this about Jerry, dog. You gotta at least pass my inspection. Okay, you getting your car worked on at Pep Boss. My mechanics are 5-star mechanics. But when it's time for the state inspection, that shit gotta be at Firestone, dog. You getting all your work done at Pep Boys. I ain't messing with you on that. But I gotta inspect you. My people gotta inspect you. This is what happened to Luka, bro.
I think it's this, like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't want to, I understand the league. Like, I need to be there. I don't trust you. The moment I come in that building.
Like, dude, I gotta be able to kick your tires, bro. I know you don't trust me, but I gotta be able to put my hands.
You know how they are. They're doing it right now with another player as we speak. The moment that you set eyes on me, you're going to set a timetable for me. Am I wrong or not?
Oh, yeah, that part. But I'm just saying, like, if you don't show, I'm just going by what Brian probably said. Okay. And if what Brian is true, and it was basically, man, you got to report to certain workouts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, because at some point, and I'm trying to think like Jerry and Steven too. If I'm writing you millions, bro, I need to inspect you, dog. You just ain't gonna be out in the streets doing what you want to do with what you want to do it with, and I just trust it. Even though I like your videos, I gotta have my doctors who are trained check your knee structure. They need to be able to, you know what I mean? My sister, she's a physician's assistant right now. She was training on me today because she taking a test. She getting ready for another license or something. She was checking all my ligaments and stuff, checking my ACL, checking my, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you can't get in and get the tires kicked?
I mean, I don't.
For 500 bands?
For 500
yeah,
kids?
Show up and leave. Listen, just show up and leave. Remember, this is not saying that you can't go do what you've been doing. You just can't. You can't just report for duty and then leave. You know, like, we ain't gonna even be here. Like, practice is like what, an hour? You can't take an hour out to pull
the
up?
moment you come in there and they lay eyes on you, they're gonna set a timetable. They're gonna set a timetable, and it's not gonna be the timetable that you.
They did.
I know that, and exactly, and they're already doing it with Savon Ravel. Like, I'm
saying
like,
they doing it with Diggs right now. He ain't even show up. So they're gonna do that regardless. You could have just popped in, got your bread.
I can't believe me and Henny are fighting you, Lou.
It's not really a fight. I'm just putting it like this. Because listen, this is still a job. Like, you were still an employee.
Right.
There you go.
You signed a contract. Let's hear me out. You're
truth on both sides.
Listen, just hear me out real quick, Lou.
The truth.
You signed a contract. You are no longer, you're no longer a free agent. You have parameters that we want from you under this contract when it comes to rehab and what you want to do in the off season. We're not asking you to give up what you're doing. We're not saying you can't work out with your private trainer. We're not saying you can't be away. We're not saying you can't be on a yacht taking pink cocaine with your brother. You can do anything. You can do all that stuff. Just come in, let me look at you.
I gotta expect you, dog.
Spend some time, spend an hour here. We're gonna do this like 2-3 times, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then you can try to put pressure on me. I'm gonna just say, yeah, then I'm gonna go out and work with my people.
You right. I'm not mad at y'all deducting the money. Here, I'm still with Stephon. Damn near 500. Even though I could use that money. Damn near 500. Damn that 500 G's. I don't trust you. I don't trust your timetable. I don't trust anything you got going in there. Because at the end of the day, you are for you and me.
I think it's
and
the
for
rat.
me.
I think Diggs felt like he got ratted on, bro. Diggs is one of them rabbiter boys, right? Notice what Diggs does. Anything you say about Diggs in the offseason, he come back that season, mastered it. He's a rabbiter guy, bro. When he remember what that reporters, man, that dude stormed out there looking at Twitter. Man, you don't know what you talking about, because he a rabbiter boy. Like when he heard his name, he one of them. Who you talking to? He one of those.
I think
he's like, oh, y'all put that out on me. I think the 500K is more principled by him. Like one of you trainers ratted on me, man. I think it's that. I don't even think it's just.
I think he just put up the bail. Like he's. I think he's just looking in the long run. I think he's focused solely on the long run at the next team.
That's what it is, and I believe that 500K is just a drop in the bucket, because you look at the report card from the Dallas Cowboys last year. Where did the training staff fall? In the league, 30th in the league, C-, D+. So I would be definitely with my trainers and just time to time.
I see y'all. I don't care. I don't need you to take the little rock thing and hit my knee and my knee go up for reaction. Yeah. I don't need none of that. I'll see y'all next year. We'll do it then. I'll collect my game checks and you can trade me. Next team, please.
So we got one more. Well, we could talk about a couple of more things.
We got a few things, man. Because
talk.
You know, I want to talk about one tech, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Go, man. You got it.
All right, dog. Man, matter of fact, did you put it in the show what I sent you?
Man, what's my name?
All right, Boss Cowboy, man. Because listen,
man, don't you ever sit and insult my production skills, dog?
I know you like that, dog. So listen, because I remember we were having a conversation. You know that you can look at a team's defensive tackles and tell if they really legit and if they can compete. And I think this sort of coincides with that hand in hand. Going back to 2013. Most of every single Super Bowl winner had a top tier run defense. 10 of the 12 of the mugs had a top 11 run defense. 9 of the 12 had a top 10. So you go back to Seattle, they were 7th. The Patriots were 9th. The Broncos were 3rd. The Patriots were 3rd. The Eagles, the first time around, had the best run defense in the league. The Patriots were 11th. The only outliers is Chiefs.
The Chiefs
twice. And we know for a fact what kind of offensive firepower they had. Their first Chiefs championship was Tyreek Hill. It was what's the boy from Clemson that they brought in to be their wide receiver 3? I forget his name.
Hopkins.
No, not Hopkins.
Rice.
Rasheed Rice?
No, not Rasheed Rice. I'm talking about the first one. It was
No, it's a long time ago.
He played for Buffalo at first. He played for Buffalo at first.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
Sammy Watkins.
Oh, Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins.
They had him, Sammy Watkins. They had Gronk. They had a plethora of receiving weapons out there for Patrick Mahomes. Put up historic numbers, man. So they got the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, you can be the 11th ranked run defense. You can be the 12th. You just can't be the 30th. You know what I'm saying?
Like
you're nowhere close right now. You were 30th last year.
Yep.
Like compare that to what everybody else is doing. They can stop the run. And the Dallas Cowboys, if they want to get over the hump, that's going to have to be something that they do, because statistically, you lose in the playoffs the same way, and statistically, the people that win the Super Bowls, they all got solid run defenses, man. They all got solid run defenses. So, do you think you can stop the run this year just based on the shit that you see, on the decisions you made? Because you ain't brought nobody else in new. You ain't got another one tech.
No.
You don't really even know who your green dot is going to be in your linebacker spot. You talk about stopping the run. So that's really what I want to touch on. I want to go around. How do we get this run defense up to snub in the limited amount of time that we have?
Mine is going to be short before everybody get real detailed. Me and Amp talked about this the other day. Listen, Cowboys philosophy has been wrong for years. I mean, years on top of years. They try to, if you know what the problem is, you see the problem, you know it's defensive tackles as a whole. Their version of fixing that is to go get more pass rushers. It's like you go into surgery for an arm, but when you go into surgery, you go get your leg fixed on. That's been their whole way of doing things. So based off of that, as you can see, we got more pass rushers, either by people coming back, or we went in and got another Dante Fowler. You know, we got all that. But you still got the same two guys in the middle. I'm sorry. I like Osi. I'm glad he got his money. I'm glad he did. He deserves it. But let's just be honest, y'all. He's a playmaking defensive tackle. I seen Mozzie, and I know what somebody gonna say. I know you're gonna say you gotta give him his years. You gotta give him his years to progress. I get all that. But the movie ain't changed. I know maybe we depended on Eberflus to change it up by scheme and all that type of stuff. But I got too much film that shows that Osi and Mozzie get moved out of the way consistently. I seen it. Why should I have hope that these two all of a sudden are gonna be lockdown guys that's gonna, stutter? I don't care about Mozzie. Lost weight and now he gained his weight back. I saw him with weight. Maybe the technique was wrong. All I know is I got 2 seasons worth of film that shows that they get moved out of the way consistently. I don't know what, and if you're talking about Solomon Thomas, look, I don't know. I'm just saying.
3 tech. He's 3 tech. He ain't finna come and stop.
I don't care who you have in there. All I know is for years, we done had the same problem. So it don't take this long to fix this problem. Get you some DTs. It does not take this long. It's a problem. We talked about position value earlier. They do not value ET because they haven't done anything about it other than go draft folks late in the rounds. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we got to do like the Chiefs, what he just said. We'll be 29th or 24th, but got the number 1 offense in the league and score 40 a game. Maybe that's the way we're going to do it. But
the Chiefs turn it on.
I don't have no confidence in the run defense.
This the problem though. Like my boy Special K said, they think with CD and Pickens, the offense will put up more points, force teams to have to pass to keep up and live off the D line. Getting
that a couple years ago.
It hasn't worked.
I want to say this too. This is the problem with that. You won snowstorm. You 1 winter away from that plan not working.
Exactly.
See, when you get into January, December, you can't depend on that pass attack if you're in the link, bro.
Especially if you have to play any road playoff games like that
you can't lean on that.
Yeah, like that entire strategy is conducive when the Dallas Cowboys have
conditions,
home field advantage throughout. You play in the stadium. And so like if you get home field advantage, cool, that shit will work. You'll go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
if you're a wild card team, or even if you're the 2 seed, you'll have to fuck around and play
right.
1 seed.
You will have to go into a nasty condition.
Yeah. Hey, you've been trying to jump in. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I seen you, so I want you.
And that's what I've been saying, like for the past few years, 2021, 22, 23, what we've been doing. We've been that front running team. We've had to go in there, score first so we can pin our ears back, get to the quarterback, things like that. Still can't stop the run. You see what happened in Buffalo in 23. I feel like it's going to be the exact same thing, that the team has been propped up to be offensive heavy.
That's right.
To have the offense having to bail the defense out more than the defense having to bail the offense. So I feel like the defensive tackle position, it hasn't been a worry because like the commenter said, we got George Pickens now. We got CD Lamb now. We got other firepower in order to go shot for shot and blow for blow with other teams in the league. So, and that's the exciting thing. The league is going to pass heavy league. So what better way than for Dak Prescott to prove himself, for the offense to prove himself, go out there and bail your team out, bail your defense out. I feel it's going to be 21 and 23 over again.
I do have. Oh, go ahead, boss.
I'm gonna be quick. I hate it though. I hate that because that's regular season strategy. That's exciting strategy. That's not championship strategy. Like
Right.
championship strategy is we need what can travel. We need a running game. We need a defense that travels. That can go in any condition. We are it's sugar ball, and I'm not excited about that. And it's exactly what you said, Angry. It's where we go try to put it on Dak. We go try to put it on Pickens and CD. We go try to outscore teams. It's gonna be exciting. But like the trend is clear. If you go look at the 5 most previous Super Bowls, all of them have super trenches. Literally every one of them. Like every one of them had a superstar in that middle.
And Zilly Hero said that's BS. The league's going back to running. The league last year was shown that the run game is still important. They tried to, devalue the running position. Last year showed that the run game is still important. The pass is still the most exciting play in the NFL right now. That 65-yard bomb is better than a 45-yard breakout from a running back.
Yeah, I would say that when it comes to the running game or stopping the run, I do think that one, what Henny showed, it's like you can win a Super Bowl and not be able to stop the run. You can get to that NFC Championship without being able to stop the run because the Commanders were horrible against the run. I think we were like 32, they were 31, like they were terrible. But you see, they got to a championship. And then when I had put in our chat earlier, it's like when I went through and watched Peyton Manning's first run to the Super Bowl, the Colts were the worst run defense in the league that year. Everybody thought they were going to get first round exit because they're like, they got to go against the Chiefs. The Chiefs have one of the best running attacks in the league. Y'all going to get ran off the field. But somehow, some way, I don't know how it happened.
You can outscore teams.
That defense, but they didn't even outscore because Peyton Manning the first game threw like 2 or 3 picks.
He threw 4.
He threw 4 picks.
Sometimes
Like,
the ball just bounced away. But
right.
That's leaning on luck again, though.
Right, but it's like we don't want to lean on luck. But I do think that Eberflus, this is on you, buddy. That's my opinion. Like if you, I think it's on. It's my opinion. I think it's on Eberflus. I think it's on Eberflus because when Zim said he needed DTs, he made it plain, and they went and got him 2-3 DTs. If Eberflus, you're going around here, you just cut Justin Rogers. This is the same BS I was seeing under Dan Quinn. All of our one techs keep getting cut. But with Eberflus, when we had Zim, they wasn't cutting one techs. So that's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like if the coaches think that they need some Flus, if you're saying that you need more, you don't believe in Mozzie, you think he's not good enough, you don't think Jay's good enough, then why aren't you advocating for a one tech? Because you done brought in multiple 3 techs. We literally cut Justin Rogers to bring in Perion Renfrey, who's another 3 tech. Yeah. So it's like I feel like with Flus, and then there's another thing. Flus, you said that your defense is predicated on stopping the run, which if you check the stats, he's always had a pretty good. Well, in Indy, I don't know what he did with the Bears, but in Indy he had. Yeah, he's always had a good run defense. Yeah. So I'm like, well, Flus, do you think that you just need a bunch of tweeners? You don't really need one text? Because that's what I'm questioning. I'm like, why do we continue to cut one text? It's like to me, it's the coaching staff don't value it. Because I believe when they did value it, they got Zim what he wanted. Now, granted, were they the best one text? No. But they still got him bigger bodies. So I'm just wondering, like, that's why I do put it on Flus, because it's like, Flus, if you need something, you got to be vocal about it. You can't just sit back and say, oh, well, I'm going to make it work. I mean, you can do that, but when we're getting killed in the run game, everybody's going to be looking at you like, what the hell is this? That's my opinion.
Real quick, have you ever seen them reels, those Asian reels, where they have 2 dogs, right? And they'll have like, or they'll have somebody with a mask on pretending to be a dog, and they'll be feeding one of them, like, and then they'll slap that person and then see what and then see what that dog does. That's what actually happened with Zimmer. See, Zimmer spoke up, and then what happened to Zimmer?
I mean, he got
the axe.
He got the axe, but you don't. But it's like Flus. Zimmer did get the axe at the end, but it's like
he should have got the axe though.
No, it's the goal here to win or not.
See, he should have been the first to stay.
He should have been interviewed. He should have been interviewed before Shotty.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Based on what?
Based on he was the only thing keeping us afloat the entire season.
Yeah, man. He kept
your defense was shit.
No.
Defense
was shit at the end.
Defense was
I mean, in
the
the beginning, not at the end.
It was shit at the end too.
It was pretty bad.
By the Philadelphia Eagles.
Micah saved us. I feel like Micah saved us. When Micah came back, that's when we started seeing things.
No, y'all, come on. He was doing magnificent things for Overshawn. Magnificent things.
He made a play. They were still giving up
14 DBs out there was still handling Josh Butler, even though he was still handling his own. I saw that defense fight. I saw that offense flat as hell.
Right.
That defense they fought, bro. They fought and they got their ass beat.
But also
because they were hurt.
But we didn't have no corners.
We had no edges.
We had no edges, no corners.
You really hit it right now, man. You being bullied again.
No, I'm not. Y'all just aren't listening to the facts.
No. You're not listening to the context of them injuries.
Did Michael Parsons come back?
Yeah, and we became number one in pass rush when he came back too.
No, it doesn't matter. You still gave up 30+ points.
It do matter when Michael Parsons off the field.
Did you stop the Eagles when Michael Parsons came back the first game?
The champions?
I don't care. Did you stop the Houston Texans?
The number one offensive line?
Did you stop the Houston Texans? They put up 30 on y'all too.
It was a struggle.
It was a struggle
before they blew it over.
Okay.
I'm
See,
just
y'all doing a whole bunch of. Y'all doing a whole bunch of.
No, I'm saying Zimmer did a lot with less. Like I'm talking about you.
I agree with that. I think Zimmer was a good coach. Now, should he be the head coach? No.
What do you do when you get 4 doubles, bro? You play dominoes. What you do when you get 4 doubles? When you get a bad hand, what you do?
You throw that shit in.
I know you throw it back, don't you?
Shit.
You can't throw it back. He had a bad hand and he played that thing.
Listen, they still suck.
See,
I know what you're saying.
You ain't 100 right now, Bullet.
I'm not, but I'm just saying they suck.
I'm wondering with the whole
they suck. Like,
I'm wondering with the whole
they sucked.
I'm wondering with the whole Eberflus scheme. He predicates his defense on linebackers. I'm wondering if he's predicating stopping the run with his linebackers, going downhill.
I looked at it close, Angry. I did. I swear to God, I did. And Henny did too. One of the misconceptions on Eberflus is that he don't rely on his one tech. Every one of his good defenses had a solid one tech. Literally every one of them. Every one of them. All of them got an A-gap player, bro.
Yeah, Grover Stewart.
Yeah. So
he loves his 3 techs.
He
got a lot of responsibility.
He schemes through the 3 tech, but he respects the 1 tech.
Because he got the 1 tech is there to anchor everything. If the anchor ain't in place, ain't no linebacker play. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah. I don't care how good you can have Urlacher ass back there.
Yeah,
he gonna get his ass killed. Straight up, straight like that. Right. That's X's and O's. But
does the run game and linebackers go hand in hand? Because you may not have maybe you don't have an all-world 1 tech, but you have a linebacker with a high IQ. So they get in there before they get into the backfield, before, and they have the speed and the savviness to get around these offensive linemen that are trying to push them off the ball. Because I feel like basically, when I hear y'all talk, I feel like we do not believe in Mozzie. Because when I look at but listen, because when we talk about it, it's like everybody I've watched film on Mozzie, I've done a breakdown. Y'all watched film Mozzie, y'all done a breakdown. But it's coming to that Mozzie to me, I think Osa and Mozzie are our starters. So it's like, are we saying that those two can't stop the run?
Let's see. That's where. Okay, I'm glad you said that stuff because that gives me a chance to clarify.
Let me throw you an alley, folks. Let me throw you an alley. At the end of the day, Star, The potential is there. The building blocks are there. But at the end of the day, what Boss is really trying to say is he want Mozzie to show him.
Not even that.
Yeah.
So you're not telling?
No.
So
you
let me
angle.
say it, 'cause I know exactly what I'm saying.
There's
This
another
is
angle.
okay. I believe in Osa. I believe in Mozzie as your starters. I believe in the depth behind Osa. I don't believe in Jay behind Mozzie.
And here's why it's important.
Let me be very clear on that. So, Mozzie is in year 3. He finished strong. He's likely going to have a good year 3, regardless of scheme. Okay? So, this has nothing to do with me not believing in Mozzie. I believe in Mozzie. I don't believe at all that Jay is going to hold up for 17 games. I don't.
Flu's talking about switching out too often.
No,
That's
White
right.
Cotton. No,
White Cotton
this
is
why,
heavy
that's why
rotation,
people
dog.
don't understand. Like White Cotton, y'all, the Jets were complaining about Quinnen Williams not being on the damn field.
Because they rotate.
Because they rotate that heavy.
They
Good
rotate
show,
heavy.
good show earlier, Lou. Good show.
Quinnen Williams wasn't on the damn field.
Right.
Like, y'all
And
finna
that's
hate.
because he demands max effort on
like,
every play.
yeah.
So you have to have rotation, and you putting that on a rookie. It's not Mozzie. It's. I want Raekwon Davis. I want a Linvale. I want a vet that done been through some wars, and I want Jay to get less rotation. I
That's
want him
all.
to get some, but I don't want him to get what he's going to have to get with how we're currently built. We're built to not go the long haul, right?
So y'all think starting wise, we have starting wise,
We're
do
good.
we have the personnel to stop the run? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, I'm one of the ones that don't agree with that because, as I said before, I got too much film with those two being the starters, and I got too much film to say they get pushed out of the way. That's the bottom line.
And to your point, big time. You get pushed out the way as a former linebacker. You, sir, ma'am, whomever, you cannot hit what you can't see. And once you start taking on trash, it's hard to maneuver.
That's right.
But big time, those are our starters. So what do we? So we just gave Osa a load of cash.
Can I say
saying
this?
he's not good enough.
Big time. We did 28 games on Mozzie. I see it different than big time. That's okay. That happens.
No, can I
feel
come
like
at this
they
angle?
gonna
though?
hold up.
Can I come at this angle? I did a stat on yards per carry for the last 3 years of the top yards per carry defenses in the league. That's usually what I value, run defense. All those guys at the top of the league were veterans. Like they were your Matabuques, they were your Cam Haywards, they were your Dexter Lawrence, sure. But all of them had veteran help, even the Eagles, veteran. Big time. I know you didn't like what you saw from our D tackles in previous years. My angle is this. We over here doing the same exact problem all over again. You had Osa out there as a 3-tech. Remember, they drafted him and he was playing some 1-tech and some 0-tech in his heyday. You had Hankins here. You got rid of Hankins early in Mozzie's career. All of this is not conducive for the development. So why are we gonna go in if you don't like what you see, regardless if you don't want Mozzie starting or if we do like Mozzie? The point is you need more people in there.
My point is this. I'm sorry, and I'm hoping Mozzie and Osi, the tandem, does better than they did last year, and they're not bad. Osi got paid for a reason because he's good. I'm not saying he's not bad. I'm just saying against the run. Now, this is what I'm saying. As an overall, as an organization, every year, and I know it's the truth because I watch all of y'all shows, and some of y'all watch mine, and y'all in the chat, y'all watch all these people shows, and every year since I've been watching y'all, and every year since y'all been watching me, we come up right around this time every year with the same old question that other teams do not have. Right. Can we stop the run? Yeah. It don't take this long to fix an organizational problem. No matter who the defensive coordinator was, we still had the same problem. Why? Because your front office does not value the defensive tackle position.
They don't.
We shouldn't have a 8 to 9 year problem of addressing the issue. And I ain't talking about with people like Hankins. I ain't talking about with people like the Joseph and all those folks. Give me somebody in here who you ain't renting for a year. Give me somebody who's gonna be stable. The last defensive tackle we had that was good. Am I wrong, Henny? Was it Leroy Glover? Good God.
It might
was
be
it David?
Jay Ratliff, but he also was a 3-tech. But to your point, big time. To your point, the Dallas Cowboys have been outside of the top 15 in run defense for the past 5 years.
Come on, man. It don't take this long.
They were all the way at 30th in 2020. Fast forward in 2025, they were 30th. This year that left. So the Dallas Cowboys have not been a good run defense. They know they haven't been a good run defense. They lost these playoff games in all the same fashion, being ran off of the field. So I don't understand why they have not went out the
There
way.
you go.
And to pick it back on the point of the starters and stuff that we have, we can't even say that the scheme is going to make them better, because the Dallas Cowboys had one of the highest loaded box rates last year. Eberflus, he plays a lot of cover 3, meaning there's going to be an extra safety in the box a lot of times. They're going to be divided up into 3 deep thirds. And you have an 8-man front most of the time. They played an 8-man front last year, and they still got ran off the fucking field. So schematically, I don't really even see
they need the bodies, bro.
Yeah.
You need talent,
but I want to know, but why can't we develop? Because all those people that you had on that list, Matabuke, Cameron Hare, all these people, those are homegrown D tackles. The best D tackles in the league are pretty much all homegrown. Ain't nobody letting go of Chris Jones. Ain't nobody letting go of Cameron Hare or the best. So it's like, why can't we fucking develop our D tackles? Like, that's the problem to me. We just cut them and we don't develop them.
That's it.
We drafted 6 defensive tackles or 4 or 5, and we just waive them. So I don't get it.
Yeah, we
are the blame.
We are bad at developing our defense.
I will also say we are the draft, but you ain't draft nobody important outside of Monty Smith.
There you go.
Outside of Monty Smith, who might have been a reach at that point when you drafted him. Who have you drafted? With
there you
pick,
go.
We're talking about 5th and 6th round picks. We were talking about niggas they ain't supposed to make the team.
No. We're talking about 7th round picks. In the last 10 or 30 years, we've done 7 or 6 7th round draft picks at DT.
I think it's what I think it's what Special Case said.
We should have kept Chauncey. That's what
I think we letting them go too fast. Like
it's our patience. It's
our patience.
We don't have no patience. That's what you said, Lou. We don't have no patience.
That it take 3 years for DTs to cook, and we go look at the history of what we did. We did it with Neville Gallimore.
Neville, that was a 3rd rounder.
We did it with Bohanna. We did it with the White Gorilla. We did it with
that's a 5th round pick.
We just waived Aaron Rodgers, right?
Justin Rogers.
Justin Rogers. So it's like, you get your one text, they not instant success, and you let them go.
Speaking of which,
you gotta let them do slow cook, man. It's
you have to cook.
You named all those. You named all those good defensive tackles. Just so you know, Namadi Mbaku, how you say his name?
Matabuke.
He a 3rd round pick. He a top 100 player. Like he posted the development in the summer. We talk about 7th round picks and 6th round picks. We up and talk about Jay right now. We talk about Jay from UCLA right now.
So again, what you just said, we let them go. Okay, that's not the coaching problem, because we have a new defensive coordinator almost every other year. So that's not the issue. If we let them all go, then where does that finger point to?
It's front office. They always
but why though? But why don't they value them?
Because Lou and Boss Cowboy are smarter than Jerry Jones and Stevie Jones. They said they gotta let them cook for 3-4 years. They let them go after 1 or 2.
So it looked like it's
the Dallas Cowboys have been known for being a draft and develop team.
Yes,
the only thing they do is that they draft and they develop other teams.
They got it. I'm gonna tell you who they got it from. You know who they got it from? They got it from
the Chiefs?
No, they got it from Rod
Marinelli.
Rod. See, Rod used to tell them that. like Steven said that Rod said, yeah, we don't really gotta really commit to that one tech like that. And see, if you tell a cheap man you ain't gotta spend money, he gonna love you.
He's looking for it. I be saying, bro.
You tell a cheap man you ain't gotta spend money, he gonna love you for life.
Smart football guys. So
But that's why I blame Flus. I blame the coaches because they believe in Rod, but Flus, like you got to speak up and say, no,
Yeah,
I value it. I had Grover Stewart over there. I need better than this.
Yeah,
but you forget Flus was under Rod. He learned
There
all
you
the
go.
stuff from Rod.
Yeah,
too late.
Yeah,
But I mean,
That's Rod got.
I mean, he had DTs at Indiana. He ain't his predecessor.
he did. Yeah,
But
he did have DTs at Indiana. He did.
He inherited them.
I mean,
You
but
cooking
he was
style,
over there cooking.
but that poison is in the vein now.
Like I get a job
You know
and
what I'm saying?
I
It's
got
in there.
5-1 take over there. Like I ain't gonna cut him. Now
Hey, I blame.
philosophy
I'm
change,
gonna go at a different angle. I blame us. I blame Cowboy Nation. How about
Yeah,
that?
we don't
I
put the
blame
heat
us.
on them.
Yeah, we don't put the heat on them. We don't have the damn patience. How about that? Yeah, I'm coming for everybody. We don't have the patience. After the first
That's
damn
true.
year, I'm seeing, oh, well, Mozzie's a first round pick. Why he ain't all pro yet?
They say your
Motherfucker,
first round
have you
bust.
seen other D tackles? This is what pisses me the fuck off.
3
You
years.
talking about, I wanted Quentin Williams. No, the hell you don't, because the Jets was over there literally letting Quentin Williams cook, getting him 200 reps in a season, then 300, then 500, then they gave his ass 2,000. No, you are inheriting the same thing from the Joneses over here talking about, I need to see some early for my ROI. Damn that. How about that? Damn that bullshit. Because I see my damn Mavericks. My Mavericks needed a center for the longest. And we tanked for damn Derek Lively. And you know what happened? We didn't let the rookie there and he let him just suffer. We went to go get Daniel Gafford and it got our ass in the damn finals.
Yep.
That's what you do for slow development damn positions. You go get outside help, put away your damn pride,
Gotta
and
let
think
him
of your
cook.
damn purse.
That's right. You gotta
Also,
put a
shout
vet.
out to Daniel Gafford, the hometown hero.
You gotta put a
He's from
vet in
Arkansas.
front of these young guys. to them
Hey,
young
Elder Raider,
guys.
he from my town.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta put a Dallas. You gotta put a vet in front of your young guys to them young guys mature.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
That's you see the problem with Stephen Jones is he believes there's no need that a draft pick can't solve.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
draft pick cannot solve your DT. It cannot solve
You
your
just
one
can't
pick.
solve it. Yeah.
Also, hey,
you would-
dude, why you ain't tell me that TJ Slayton was a free agent and he got to sign somewhere? I would have been standing on the table if I knew that man was available.
You talking about Florida
If you
boy?
address-
TJ Slayton from the Packers.
Yeah, he came from Florida.
Yeah, he ended up signing with the damn Bengals this off season. I would have been
Yeah,
I
he
have
was
all
on the
kind
Dallas
of
Cowboy
campaign.
God. I remember him. He was from Florida.
He dope. He shut us down. He helped shut us down.
If you drafting for a player to come in and be your starter, you behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
And the
Right.
Dallas Cowboys have been doing that for years. Drafted people, and then when they draft people that they allow them to develop, they won't draft anybody that will contest their spots. Their spot's safe, so they're going to continue to let them
That's
do
right.
what they do, even if
They're
what
making
they're
it safe for
doing
Mozzie
is
right
not
now.
up to snuff.
That's right.
Yep.
They
You're
making it safe
right.
for Mozzie right now. Let's give our final words because we've been on about close to 2 hours.
I'll go first, then I gotta jump off. Man, respect one tech, man, or it's gonna be the death of you. You'll die a slow, painful, humiliating death in front of thousands and millions of people because you didn't handle your business. Like we sat up here and said, man, there's no reason that it's been half a decade and you still suck at stopping the run. That is negligence. That is, that's really, man, is just showing that you're incompetent. Like your job is to improve the team and to, get rid of any deficiencies that you may have on any side of the ball. You have a glaring hole at one tech and stopping the run. Instead of actually fixing what's wrong, this is like having an old school car, man. It's a beater, the engine messed up, the transmission messed up. The first thing you go and do instead of fixing the engine and transmission is slap some candy paint on that hole. Like it looked good, but you still can't drive it. So point being, the Dallas Cowboys, they done went out, they got the body work right, man. Like the paint on that mud, they got Forgiato rim.
That's right.
It shined up, they washed it up. It don't run. It's just sitting up there looking pretty. ain't going nowhere. So point being, man, if you want to actually run, you want to get somewhere, you want to go from point A to point B, you got to fix that engine. And right now, that engine for your defense is that one tech spot. And you done had all these sacks. Listen, you know how I know the sacks are sort of overrated? Not saying it's not important. You were a top sack team last year. You don't know that, but you were one of the best teams against sacks last year.
It's true.
And you fucking sucked. You were awful. You were getting 30 ball, 40 ball, disrespected. They out here throwing passes to the left tackles, dog. That's how bad your defense was. So guess what? Fix the one tech position, and some of that goes away. And they gotta play you straight up. And they can't just run themselves to victory. You can get some better looks, dog. But that's all I have to say, man. It's your boy Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, and I'm out, man. Respect one tech.
Man,
Thanks.
that's OG Henny, and he dipped out.
And he dropped the mic.
So I'll go ahead and go. They taught us in sales, man, that generally what you want to do is you want to make your strongest point in the beginning and your strongest point at the end. You want to bring it home, right? So the strongest point to me is the competition culture that Brian said is the cornerstone of this organization. And that's what we're getting ready to see with this training camp. To me, that's the most important thing we should be keeping our eyes on. We're going to have people on site. We're going to have people out there that's committed to going and putting their eyes on it. We're going to need Law Nation more than ever right now. We're going to need landlord more than ever right now. I honestly don't trust old media. I don't. I trust new media, right? And we're going to need them to be very honest on the competitions that's happening out there, especially on the key positions. So we're going to really, really need them. And Brian, I do want to say this to you. I think I see what you're doing. I see that you know that our guys' philosophy where they like to favor their drafted guys, you see that that's not good. And you did everything in your power to try to go against that. I know the Joneses don't like you for that either, because they've been leaning on that our guys for years. So I just want to say this, Brian. Whatever happened this year, man, I appreciate your effort in really going after what I believe is the number one reason we can't get over the hump. The our guys philosophy. The cancer of the our guys philosophy is why we had small linebackers versus Green Bay versus Bobby Wagner. Our guy was LVE. Bobby Wagner was Quinn's guy. But we went out there and lied and said that Quinn liked little linebackers and blamed him for front office. Mm-hmm. If we would have just went ahead and went with what Dan Quinn was lobbying for 2 years, Bobby Wagner, you likely beat Green Bay. Mm-hmm. If we would have had Amari Cooper over Gallup with Bobby Wagner, with Fowler getting most of his snaps, which he should have been getting over Armstrong, in a game of inches, that's enough to maybe put you over. And that's what Brian Schottenheimer is fighting against right now. Fairness. So I think he gonna have 1 year at this too. He ain't gonna have 2-3 years at this. Jerry and them not gonna sit on their hands. He got 1 year. So I just say this, man. Thank you, Brian. I see it and I appreciate the effort of you going after the toxicity that starts with the coach in the front office. It's my final word.
All right, I'll go with mine. Just need the front office. I just need the front office to yield to what they don't understand. To yield and allow these coaches to coach. If the team wants to win, each part of the organization needs to be separate. The front office needs to worry about the front office thing, the branding things, and getting promotion out there, and allow the coaches to do what they do. Allow the coaches to coach these young men up and not put themselves in the middle. If each phase of this organization can work together and not step on each other's toes, fill the glaring holes that need to be filled, I think this team can do something this year. I mean, Washington showed us that last year. Front office, step back, hey, football operations is on you, Brian Schottenheimer. Give him full autonomy over this team, even though I know I'm wishful thinking right now, but give him full autonomy over this team, and I believe this team can do something this year. The team is only as strong as their coaches, but the coaches are only as strong as the aggression the front office shows them. So that's my final word.
Okay, good.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, okay, I'll go. Well, I'll finish this off how I started. I really do feel like Shoddy, Flus, y'all know who the front office is. Shoddy, you done got to sit here. You done been here for 3 to 4 years. Flus, you done coached here before. You know who this front office is. So, and I agree with Boss. You're not going to get much rope. You know what I'm saying? They're giving you the rope now because it's a new year and they're trying to inspire fan hope and hopeism and all of that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, Jerry and Steven are going to want results, and they're going to want results quickly. That's just how they operate. So when it comes to the personnel that we need, and maybe y'all are just waiting to get to camp, you're trying to evaluate. Okay. But when it comes to the personnel that you need, you have to speak up about it.
Yeah, you gotta speak up.
You have to speak up about it. Like I said, I started this last year.
Openly, Star.
Yes, publicly. Because the thing is, Jerry and Steven, yeah, they got rid of them because we were a losing team. But you think if them and them had a top defense, all that stuff, they probably would have considered them. They go off of results. Even if they're the reason why you didn't win, they still looking at
they
you.
Sabotage you and then blame you for the sabotage.
Exactly. So it's like if you want to actually win and make a difference and get the Joneses to actually stay the F out of your way,
you gotta fight.
You gotta fight and you gotta win. So that's my final word. You have to fight for what you want.
Up.
You have to speak up.
That's real. Star, excellent final word.
It's real. All right. First of all, man, listen, it's a privilege to be with all of you superstar content creators, man. And be there. I mean, this is just great when all of us can come together and, and do our thing together. And then, we all real professional. You have this many people and there's not a lot of confusion. Everybody's not battling and all that. Everybody still get in their point. Just great stuff. And thanks to the captain, as I call him, Boss Cowboy, for putting all this together.
Boss, show me.
Say what?
Oh, you didn't know I changed? I ain't no more. It's Boss, show me. No.
Boss, show me. Okay. Whatever. I'll call you by your first name. But then.
Oh, no, you got to call me. Show me. That's the word.
All right. Go ahead. Show me. All right. Just stay out the way, Boss. Listen. I was 30 years old when the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, 1995. I'm 52 now. I mean, I done suffered. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't mean to, I'm just playing, man. Look, I'm seeing the same mistakes over and over again. And how am I supposed, and shout out to all of you optimistic Cowboy fans. I love you. We need you in the fan base. But you got to leave room for us pessimistic Cowboy fans that see it like it is and just kind of already know kind of the way that it's going. Like, we want Coach Schottenheimer to do it. You just heard Boss say something powerful, man. Boss one of the best in the game, one of the greatest in the game. You already saying Schottenheimer will give it 1 year. I mean, good Lord, what kind of hope is that already? You see what I'm saying? So when you hear that, it's like I'm saying, like, I heard Star just say, you got to go ahead and hit the home runs now. But if you've been a part of the organization for a while, you know who the stumbling blocks are. Jerry and Steven Jones. Like, why go against the grain, for instance, like the defensive tackle position, when you done seen every other team win the Super Bowl by putting guys there? We go against the grain by saying we're going to draft and develop. When you're supposed to get a real dog in there to make a real difference. We done seen it year after year, but they refuse to do the right thing as far as putting real value. I ain't talking about no Taco Bell free agents, no Taco Bell defensive tackle. Guys that are part of just a depth chart. No, a difference maker. Now, as me and Amp talked about it, he may refer to this or you hear about this later on. Cowboys are specialized in the back door doing things differently. You won't address the issue, but you address the issue a different way. So I already see what's going to happen, y'all. We finna score a lot of points, y'all. We finna score a lot of points. But can we stop anybody? I got question marks about our corners. This is what we finna talk about tomorrow. Look, if we start today, look at our cornerbacks. Good Lord, are we happy? No. Look at our one Texas everybody been talking about. Are we happy? We got question marks about linebackers, even though I think that's one of the strongest points of our defense.
We'll be good on linebacker.
Yeah, I'm saying we're going to be good. I'm saying that's one of our strongest points. But are we going to have to score 30 to win? We got to score 35 to win. We'll be capable. I think we're capable of doing that. We still got the same questions. Running back. Who's our running back? We've had this question for the last few years. When are we going to put things in place to finally say, let's go play football? We haven't done it. So at the end, we got fooled by Pickens, y'all. We shouted by Pickens for 3 straight weeks, but we didn't take care of the other stuff.
Nope.
We did not do it to the efficient manner that we want to do it. So I'm hoping that the optimistic Cowboy fans are right. But history shows that the pessimistic Cowboy fans have been on point. I hope that I am wrong this year. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, this big time show. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Come holler at me. Come hear some more of my pessimistic opinions.
Let me go ahead and I'm gonna let you close it out. First of all, great show, everybody. Make sure y'all follow Star, y'all follow Angry, y'all follow Big Time Boss Cowboy and Amped and Henny. Make sure turn on notification bell so y'all can see what we got planned in the future. I'm gonna just say this: I am glad that football is back in the air. You can smell it, mildew and pads is finna be hitting. I wish I can be out there so I can yell, but hopefully when they come to Dallas, I'll be out there. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, I want all distractions to cease. There's Jaydon Blue, Trevon Diggs, and we cannot forget. You thought we forgot? You need to hurry up and pay Micah Parsons. Stop effing around. Like, stop playing on my team like this, dog. I'm tired of talking about the same shit every day.
Every year.
Same shit, different day. Like as the song say. Also, I don't know what, like, if the Cowboys would put in just half the effort they put into lies and just putting out hate campaigns and doing all this other shit, we'll be fucking champions all fucking ready. But we want to continue to feel the soap opera side of this team. I don't know. Like, you over here getting mad at players getting injured. Dog, expand your damn staff. Get your doctor some more help. Get your training staff some more help. Maybe you won't have problems about your ROI and not getting that. Maybe. I'm just saying. 2 + 2 does equal fish. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Fish.
And then with the offense situation, this season, I am one of the people who want to run the ball. I wish would have got a running back, because I'm one of the people, like, I firmly believe the Super Bowl champions, dog, weapons will only get you so far. You need to be a well-balanced fighter. That's all. Everybody who get in that last round in NFC, AFC, they're a well-balanced fighters. Like, they can beat you with the left hand and the right hand. Everyone's just saying we're gonna be okay, we're gonna put up points. That's fighting somebody one-handed. Y'all think we finna just go out here and just 7-on-7 people to death? Y'all don't think nobody got a scheme? Nobody ain't got a plan to stop both your weapons on offense? And then I'm not to mention, the biggest way to stop your weapons on offense is to run the damn ball and take the air out the football and slow it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm trying to put it. I was behind Nick Chubb. Y'all called him washed. Y'all better hope he ain't washed in Texas. I'm gonna be on your ass.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on your ass. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on your ass real, because we could have solved this issue with running back. With defensive tackle, I'm tired of the Cowboys trying to find an Aaron Donald with the 7th pick and undrafted free agent, because that's what they're trying to do. That's the only time with D tackles that come in here and hit the ground running is an Aaron Donald type. So you need to bring out your big purse and actually go make some big boy moves and actually go buy somebody and come coach up these guys. put some effort into it. I'm tired of going in to one of the most important position groups on the team. You put all these different articles and rumors in the air talking about how it's devalued. Dog, I'm gonna get y'all on a secret. A nose tackle is needed in any type of scheme you need, dog.
That's right.
I don't want, so next D coordinator we have, I don't want to hear this issue ever again.
Yeah.
Okay, like
All
even in
of them
college,
gotta stop the A gap, bro.
all of them, the A gap is so vital and important. I don't care what type of linebacker you have back there.
That's
you
right.
need somebody to hold up. Football is a numbers game. If you cannot get 2-on-1, you're fucked. I'm telling you that right now. If you can't command a double team, and we can block you 1-on-1, we're getting it. It's feasting for the O-line. So, look, I want my Cowboys to do well this year. Hopefully, go get a D tackle, respect one tech, and etc. We do this for the first, blame last. Congratulations, man.
Man, thank you, Marcus Marshall, for coming in. That was cool. And just thank you, all the DC Universe people, man. Thank you, Chad. We out. Hey, Mike.